So for question number 5, let's start with the algebra first. If we're asked to simplify, we're going to factor and cancel. So you know we can factor the top into x plus 4, x minus 4. The bottom is x minus 4. So we can cancel out the x minus 4's now. So this simplifies into just plain old x plus 4. Now, that should work for every single number in the world, except for the number that would make these things equal to 0, and that would be where x is 4. And let's just test this. If we have x is, let's say, 5, that's going to give us 25 minus 16 on the top of the original. 5 minus 4. 25 minus 16 is 9. 5 minus 4 is 1, so that gives us a 9. But if we test x is 5 in the x plus 4, that's going to become 5 plus 4, which gives us 9. So same thing. So it doesn't matter if I plug a 5 in the original or a 5 in the simplified. I'm going to get the same thing. But if I test x is equal to 4, right? If I test it in the simplified version, it's going to give me 4 plus 4, or 8 in this simplified version. If I plug it into the original, I'm going to have 16 minus 16 over 4 minus 4, which is 0 over 0, which, again, I don't know what 0 over 0 is, but it's not 8. 0 over 0, in fact, when you take calculus, is called indeterminate form. An indeterminate form ends up being kind of a big deal. It spells trouble, always. And it's going to spell trouble for us right now because we don't know what it is. So let's look at number 6. Simplify the algebraic fraction. Factor and cancel. We can factor an x out of both terms on the top. And on the bottom, that's the difference of two squares. X plus 5, x minus 5. So I know this is going to cancel out common factors. We're going to be left with x over x plus 5. But now let's talk about trouble, right? We know that x can't be 5. Because that's the thing that we cancel. That would give us 0 over 0. That would give us indeterminate form. The other thing that x cannot be equal to is what would make the bottom equal to 0, right? And it comes down to you can't have a 0 in a denominator for reasons we've spoken about. So when we're simplifying these fractions, let's go back to the warning that you were given in elementary school. You can do the rules, factor and cancel, and it's going to work for everything except for values of x that make the bottom 0.